Also, I lose connection the most. If it does skip, I apologize. And if I notice it, I'll try to go back and say it again. So good afternoon. The color is weird. Anyway, I know it's been a little second since I jumped on live. So how y'all doing on this Saturday? It is Saturday morning. Okay, so I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. Yeah, I'm gonna try to narrow this down. Okay, I'm gonna try to narrow it down because I just feel like some stuff need to be discussed. All right, first thing I want to talk about, and I don't know if y'all done seen it because it's all over the internet right now. It is Miss Erykah Badu's new fragrance that's supposed to smell like her JJ. What? 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 All right. Okay. So on the onset, this to me sounds like that part in the movie Boomerang when it was trying to come up with a fragrance for Strange, and she was trying to have the fragrance smell like her panties or something. Like, look, okay, I'm all for individuality. I am. And Miss Erykah Badu is definitely that, okay? Definitely that. Love her music. Love what she's done for the culture, okay? Love it. Not saying anything negative. Let me say it again. Not saying anything negative about Miss Badu. Nope. Not doing it. I'm just saying, I don't understand. Like, I do not understand why I gotta smell like that. Like, I don't like the way that flowers smell. So yes, get away from that. Most definitely, get away from that. But your lady parts though? Like, is that the best use of your time? Like, who gonna purposely, and I know she gonna sell bottles just cause people gonna be buying it to smell it to see if it really smells like something. So I guess a sale is a sale. But I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't. And I was like, man, she joking. That's a joke. Early April Fools. You know, I'm like, it can't be real. She ain't doing that. I think she is though. Like, I think she gonna do it, and they make me, I don't know. Make them smell like strawberries or something. I don't know. But if you haven't heard about it, look it up. Google it, people. Google it. All right. Be abreast of what's going on in the world. All right, so that's one thing I want to talk about. The other thing I want to talk about is what everybody's talking about, and that is the Gayle King, Lisa Leslie interview. Okay, I know everybody got their own opinion about it. I know people feel extremely strongly about it because there are a lot of Kobe fans, man, a lot of diehard Kobe fans, and it's still fresh. It's still new. You know, I grew up watching Kobe Bryant. I'm one of the people that when I threw a piece of paper in the trash can, I was like, Kobe, you know, that was me. That was me. Me and my people. That's what we did. Kobe was an icon, you know, and it's still fresh for a lot of people. And the fact that this interview, you know, was super fast after it happened, some people took it a certain kind of way. You know, now, I be trying to stay in the middle of the road. I be trying to play devil's advocate. I be trying not to take one side over the other. I be trying to give both sides equal share. I do. I really do. And I'm going to try here. So if I come off being biased, I apologize. But what I will say about this, Gayle King is that type of interviewer who is going to ask, I don't even want to say the hard, difficult questions. I'm going to say Gayle King is the type of interviewer who's going to ask the questions that she knows somebody somewhere want to know the answer to. Okay? And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. Well, first off, I want to say I don't feel like she was trying to personally attack Kobe and his legacy. I really don't. I don't feel like she went into that interview like, yeah, you know, I'm about to trash Kobe. I'm about to try to get Lisa to dog him. I really don't feel like that's how she went into the interview. Don't know her personally. I'm just saying, I really don't feel like she had malicious intent. I feel like Gayle was being a reporter, and Gayle was asking a question that somebody somewhere really wanted to know. Think back to the R. Kelly interview, okay? Now, that was another controversial type situation, and she asked Gayle some hard questions, some difficult questions, okay? Difference is, Gayle is still with us. And at the time, he wasn't incarcerated. So he was able to sit in front of her and he was able to ask those questions. Okay? So whether you like Gayle's or whether you don't like Gayle's, them questions, if you go back and rewatch that interview, those questions that she asked him were tough. They were tough questions. And they made him uncomfortable. They did. But at the end of the day, isn't it the job of a reporter to ask questions that the public may want to know the answers to? Now, once again, I am not making excuses for Gayle. I am not saying I am on Gayle's team. I am not. I am simply saying that if we all step back and take a beat and think about it. Think about the questions. Think about who she is. Think about what her profession is. If we all do that, then we all might see that I just really don't feel like she was attacking Kobe or his legacy. How can you? The man is an icon, period. He's done so much. He's given back so much. You know, he did have a hiccup at one point in his career, and he got past it. And I think, I don't know if it was Lisa who said it or somebody else that was commenting who said it, but they were like, well, why didn't you ask these questions while he was alive? That is a valid question. It didn't happen. It did not happen. But because Kobe is no longer with us, these things start coming back up. They do. I guarantee you, if somebody in Kobe's very, very, very far past, like high school even, had come out and said some negative things about Kobe right after his passing, some reporter somewhere would have given that person their 15 minutes of fame. Somebody would have. Not to say that it would be true, but just to say, hey, this just happened. This person has something to say about it. Let's interview them. So honestly, I don't feel like it's fair to just go in and attack Gayle, especially when you watch that little snippet and you did not watch the interview in its entirety. I don't think it's fair. I also don't think it's fair that everybody was all on Gayle's team when she did the R. Kelly interview and she was gut punching Gayle's, gut punching him. And everybody was like, boy, look at Gayle. She is composed. Like, he didn't shake her. She wasn't nervous. She wasn't scared. She kept asking those tough questions. Everybody was on Gayle's team then. And now that it's Kobe who didn't leave this world on a negative note, and she asked a tough question or some tough questions, we are like, she getting death threats. Every time something pop off, somebody somewhere feel the need to send a death threat. Who are these people? Who are these people who sit at home and be like, I'm gonna send somebody a death threat? Who do that? It's 2020. Get your life. Turn the channel. Click off the page. You don't have to sit there and accept this stuff into your spirit enough that you so upset that you want to send somebody a death threat. Get a job. How you gonna threaten to kill Gayle by doing her job? And I don't even know how y'all gonna take this, how y'all gonna take my statements about this. And like I said, I'm not on Gayle's team. I'm not on anybody's team. I'm saying if we all step back, take a beat, take a breath, and think about who Gayle King is and what Gayle King does, I think that we will all understand that she was doing her job. It might have been too soon for some people. Those questions might have been too soon. But y'all ain't telling me that somebody somewhere didn't have that question. Maybe the question shouldn't have been posed to Lisa Leslie. Maybe it shouldn't have. Maybe that question should have been posed to the person who brought allegations to Kobe. Not saying that that should even happen, but I'm saying maybe because of who Lisa Leslie is, because of who Kobe was, maybe that's why it was still raw and hurtful to us. Maybe that's what it was. But it was a question that somebody somewhere would have asked. Just happened to be Gayle King. And the whole Bill Cosby tweeting from prison, jumping on the bandwagon of bashing Gayle, I honestly don't know what to say about that. I think it's funny that Bill Cosby has a Twitter account and that they are allowed to tweet from prison. That to me is funny as crap. I don't know about y'all, but that to me is funny as crap. Bill Cosby is like 167 years old, first off, and he got a Twitter account. Second off, Bill Cosby was on trial for what, 3 decades? Finally got found guilty, is currently in prison. Bill Cosby is incarcerated. He incarcerated. And Bill Cosby is tweeting Snoop. Yeah, that ain't funny. Y'all don't think? Man, I don't care who you are. That's some funny crap. Okay, that's some funny crap. I also feel like people be looking for every opportunity to jump on the bandwagon and be relevant. Okay? Not saying anything bad about Mr. Cosby. I enjoyed your stuff back in the day. I don't know 100% if the allegations that were brought against you were true. I wasn't there. I wasn't in the room. Don't know. But I do know that you got found guilty. And so you in jail. Stay there. The fact that your opinion is a little biased right now. That's all I'm saying. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's my opinion. Okay? My opinion is I really honestly don't feel like Gayle King went into this interview with malicious intent and to bash Kobe. I really don't. I feel like this whole thing got blown out of proportion, and now she's dealing with it, and now she's getting death threats, which is ridiculous, people. It's ridiculous. And if you know that cat that's sending them death threats, tell them to stop. Read a book. Watch a cartoon. Do something productive with your life, okay? Death threats, so unnecessary. So unnecessary. But like I said, everybody entitled to their own opinion. If you agree or disagree, let's talk about it.